This is Spud here from HitStartNow.com, coming at you with another quick hit. I'm going to let you know a wee secret. You see, I'm a big fan of Insane Clown Posse. You know, the hip-hop band, the two lads, silly face paint. Yeah, you know the guys. Huge fan, like, ridiculous kind of fan. I've been listening to them for a couple of years now. Over the last year or so, I've really gotten into them. I think they have a lot of good stuff to say. But we're not here to talk about Insane Clown Posse as a band today. We're here to talk about an Insane Clown Posse video game. From, as far as I know, from my information anyway, there's not one on the market, and there never has been. There's been the backyard wrestling games, where ICP did the intro for the first game. They were playable in the second one. Violent J was on the cover. They were absolute fucking muck. But I reckon that ICP kind of need their own video game. And you might think I'm fucking around here because, you know, the most hated band on the planet and all that crack. What are they gonna do with a video game? I reckon that because of the lore within their records, there's a lot going on in ICP records. They've got their own little universe going on in there called the Dark Carnival. You know, and within this Dark Carnival, there's lots of mayhem and torture and weird shit going on basically against bad guys, against you know, rapists, pedophiles, woman beaters, people who deserve a good Dark Carnivalizing. You know, and within this little universe, there's so much crazy shit going on that it would be the perfect basis for a video game. Think about it, you'd play as Shaggy 2 Dope, you'd play as Violent J, you'd go around all these guys' houses maybe and kick lumps in to drag them back to the Dark Carnival. Within this Dark Carnival there are what those lads call Joker cards. Each album seems to be, well, most albums at least, seem to be based around different Joker cards. Each Joker card appears to be some kind of demon. You know, so you've got, say, the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, who would be your positivity and negativity. That could easily be played into a good, bad kind of bar in a Mass Effect Fable kind of way. You know what I mean? You've got Bang Pow Boom, who's just this ridiculous constant wave of explosions that could easily be used as a smart bomb kind of feature. You know, there's a lot of little bits and pieces like that. When you get killed, it could be like the dead pop. It'd be phenomenal. But the thing is, it could easily be done, and it sounds ridiculous, right? It sounds like a ridiculous promise to make any kind of game on bands like ICP. But stranger things have happened in the past. Like, well, you have so many games having Guitar Hero games now, like so many bands having Guitar Hero games. That's fine, that works, that's all music. But let's step outside that for a minute and remember that Motorhead had a side-scrolling brawler back in the day where you had to rescue your bandmates. Remember that one? The Spice Girls had a fucking video game. It was awful. Sold an ass ton of copies, I'd imagine, though. Look at Def Jam. Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York. I believe it was Def Jam Icon as well. These are games where you pick your favourite rapper and street fight against another one. You know, it was somewhere between a wrestler and a fighter. It was so bizarre. It should not have worked at all. Yet Fight for New York was a fucking marvellous game. You know, and who doesn't want to pick up a baseball bat with Exhibit and beat the shit out of someone with it? You know what I mean? It could easily work. You could easily make a quite convincing and quite entertaining game out of ICP's concepts and ICP's universe. You know, there is so much depth to this little... It's a silly universe, don't get me wrong. Of course it's silly. They're fucking clowns. You know, It's a silly universe, there's a lot of silly shit going on there. But it could really, really work. It could really become, like, would it be a brilliant game? Probably not. Would it be hugely entertaining? No. Yes. Look at the latest Deadpool game. Like, tell me Deadpool's the kind of serious guy who needs a video game, and I'll tell you you're bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like, Deadpool could almost jam with ICP. He's that off the wall. And if he can make a video game and make it work, surely they could too. You know, it's a silly little idea, but I reckon it'd be a lot of fun. I'd certainly buy it. I'd certainly buy it to pick either of the ICP boys and go around mashing some faces. You know, they'd have that big old fucking hatchets that they're always singing about, and you'd lop off some heads. There'd probably be some dumb shit wrestling moves thrown in, because, you know, they did that whole backyard wrestling gig back in the day. I reckon it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of stupid fun. The critics would hate it, but I'd fucking love it. Me and the critics, we disagree on a lot of shit, like fucking Lollipop Chainsaw, for example. You know what I mean? Shadow of anything fucking Suda50. You know what? Give Suda51 the ICP license and let him go wild. That's what I reckon. Let's do that shit. This is Spud from HitStartNow.com. Signing off. Good luck.